Alright, we are live, looks like. Hello everyone, I'm MatZap, and welcome back to For Honor, Season 14. Currently I'm trying to, me and my buddy are trying to solve a Discord issue and stuff. He's having trouble with his internet. I'm crossing my fingers that I don't have trouble with my internet like we did last time I streamed, which was about 4 days ago, I believe.
I think it's working now.
Oh, hey. And just FYI, Evan, we're live. We just went live like a few seconds ago. But...
Cool.
Nice.
I just gotta wait for the update to copy to my hard drive and then I'll be ready
Okay.
to play.
Cool. I'm annoyed because I'm 2 points away from getting to the next tier in my pass.
2?
Yeah. 298 out of 300.
Reach matches usually give around like 150, right? Something like that.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, Breach definitely gives like the most, so.
Mm-hmm. Have you played any of the Test Your Metal yet?
I have actually. I did it last stream, and it's really hard.
Yeah, it's hard, but it's fun in my opinion. I really like playing against the AI from the story mode.
Yeah, it was just weird because like the first time I went into it, I don't know if I was just like messing up, but it was like none of my blocks were working, so I just got like comboed to death like instantly.
I always have issues fighting the samurai AI, like the Kensei that's on there is so hard to fight.
Oh yeah, they got this weird.
Crazy.
Yeah, they got this weird attack where they kind of like. At least I've never seen a normal Kensei do it, but yeah, it's really weird. I don't remember exactly how it looks, so I can't really explain it.
Mm-hmm. I think it is kind of odd though that the samurai for Test Your Metal have 2 Orochi. Like they have Seijuro from the story mode, and then they also have General Tozen, who's like another boss fight in the story. So I think it's kind of odd that they don't have an Ibushi in there.
Yeah. I think they're just being sexist.
Classic Ubisoft. First no female Shigokis and now this.
Has this world come to? I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of glad there's no female Shigoki because I'd be terrified of it.
I am glad as well. Honestly, you'd probably have enough time to play a match of something without me, because cop to an external hard drive takes forever for some reason.
Oh, that's true. I guess we'll do Test Your Metal.
At 41%.
Nice.
Yup.
Yeah, can you believe we have to wait until August to get the next hero?
Yeah, I'm really peeved about that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't understand why. I mean, like, I get they probably can't work as fast on it because of, like, the COVID, but it's like, come on, dude, we've already extended it by a month.
It's literally, like, I think now that hero's coming out 4 months after the scheduled release date. Which is literally longer than a normal season.
Jeez, yeah.
So basically, we've had to wait, or we're gonna have to wait almost 2.5 seasons worth of time for one hero.
Yeah.
One hero which they haven't even revealed yet. Like, besides the supposed leaks, we have no information on what the hero is actually like.
Mm-hmm. I'm just really hoping it's not Apollyon. I don't think it would
I don't
be,
think it's
but
gonna
I
be
just...
Apollyon.
I mean, Apollyon's on the cover of the seasons.
Apollyon is basically just like a mix between a warden and a lawbringer in terms of moveset. Actually, in loadout as well, because she has like a lawbringer's armor with a warden's sword.
Yeah. Okay. I almost took out Tozen, but he, I think it was the deflect, and then he did like this charged like stab that I wasn't expecting.
Rip.
Okay, Kensei, just don't do anything whatsoever. And I have very competent teammates as well. That's good to see.
I am going to mute myself, and I will be back in a minute or two.
Trying to make your maker cookies in. Oh, crap, I didn't see it. I actually got that thing. Ah, crap. What the heck? Did you see that? It's like I like hit him 3 times somehow. Oh gosh, my teammates aren't competent anymore. Gosh dang it. There's no way I was gonna beat all 4 of those guys. Oh, there we go.
I'm back.
Okay. It was really weird. I got like I killed one of the bots with like a heavy attack, and so you know it went into like that little like pause for you to like pick your execution. And during that, it just like made the sound effect of me hitting the person like 3 extra times for some reason.
One of the things that I'm actually pretty excited to try out in this new update is the Centurion rework.
Oh yeah, your boy Centurion.
Yeah. Long have I waited.
For this day to come.
I mean, contrary to some other people's opinions, I never really thought that Centurion was bad by any means, but apparently he was bad enough to need a rework.
Yeah,
So, I mean, I'm fine with it because they gave him a lot more jabs, so I can bully people more with punches.
epic. Yeah, I don't really even know like all the changes they made.
From what I know, they made a lot of stuff faster. They made it so that he can do jabs off of light attacks now too, instead of just heavy attacks. He can feint a couple more things.
Oh yeah, I think I heard something about that. Didn't they also remove something from him? But like, changed up a combo to like make up for that.
I think so.
Yeah.
One thing I know that changed, I don't know if it was with the rework or a while ago, but I've noticed that sometimes there's enough room for people to dodge a Centurion's charged jab.
Oh yeah.
To like knock him on the ground, which kind of sucks, but I guess it's balancing, so.
Yeah. I'm just glad that they nerfed the Jormungandr super hard.
Yeah. Another thing that they nerfed really hard, which I'm kind of sad about, is the Hitokiri. Like, they just nerfed the Hitokiri into the ground in this update.
Yeah, same thing with Jormungandr.
Yeah. Well, I think the Jormungandr's probably, like... I mean, the Jormungandr just in general, like... The idea of the Jormungandr is overpowered.
Yeah.
So
literally just drain the stamina.
Yeah. It's probably still really good, but I know with the Hitokiri, pretty sure they like just completely removed the hyper armor from their heavy attacks.
I think there's something with that.
And then with their final like insta kill feat, they made it so that it counts as an unblockable top heavy, so it can be parried now, which kind of makes me sad because I enjoyed just doing that all the time to AI and whatever, just insta killing.
Victory. Oh well.
I think they also made the Hitokiri's attacks slower too, which some of them are pretty fast, but others are already pretty slow to begin with, so.
Making them slower is like really punishing.
Yeah.
Oh, heck
I'm also
yeah,
pretty
tier
happy
3 now.
I'm also pretty happy that they brought back the like the event to go along with Test Your Metal, so you can get like the armor sets and the weapon sets again.
Oh yeah. That was pretty cool. Okay, I am going to invite you to the party.
My update is copying at 90%, so it's almost ready.
Nice. I just played a whole tester metal match that went to like round 6 of 7.
Gotta love external hard drives, am I right?
Yeah. Well, the weird thing is that with my PS4, like, I don't have an external hard drive, but it still takes forever to copy something. I don't think it takes as long as yours does, but...
Is there like, does yours have like a secondary drive inside of the PlayStation? Like, do you have multiple? Or is
I
it
don't think
just
so.
one
I think...
singular?
Pretty sure it's just one singular thing.
I mean, my PlayStation is also just kind of slow in general because it's like the first model of PS4 that they made.
Makes sense. Again, up in its years.
Yeah. I mean, these came out in what, like 2014, 2013?
I think so. I was actually
They've
thinking
been
about
out
that
for,
recently, like when the PS4 originally came out.
It's at 95%. It's getting close.
Oh. I do
96.
appreciate that they upped the like how much steel and salvage each like thing gives you.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, so now steel is it's either 250 or 500, and then salvage is also
Oh,
250 or 500. In the
you mean
battle
like
pass.
for... Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I thought you just meant like from like gameplay, like match rewards, and I was like, oh, that's sweet.
No, they're not that nice.
Oh, it's at 99%.
Oh, it's almost there. I like how tier 49 gives you an XP boost, and then tier 50 gives you another XP boost.
Really?
I mean, tier 50 on the premium pass also gives you the Conqueror weapon set, but it's just like,
Okay.
like bro,
I thought
like
it, like,
2 of them.
literally only just XP tickets. I actually kind of feel like the XP tickets that you get from the battle pass, instead of being just like the normal ones that you can get with salvage, I kind of feel like they should be like redeemables that you can use on any character just like outside of a match to get some free XP.
Ooh, that'd be a cool idea.
Like they just be consumables that you can use whenever you want to, like kind of how you can just use scavenger crates whenever to get gear. You could just use XP tickets to get XP whenever.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. Also, when you mentioned scavenger crates, I looked at how many I have, and I have 69.
Nice. I think I still probably have like 0.
Yeah, I never used mine. I don't know why.
I usually use them whenever I get to the next tier of gear, just to see what a lot of it looks like.
Makes sense.
But in my opinion, they don't really have too much like practical use, like other than obtaining visual customization stuff.
Yeah.
Because at least in my personal experience, the gear that I get out of them is always tier 10 garbage.
Yeah. Gotta love the gear system now. One of the daily orders is to complete 3 matches of Tester Battle.
Okay. Yeah, I still have 0 scavenger crates.
Nice. Do you need me to send another invite? Okay, I guess not.
No.
Alright. You ready to test your metal?
One second, let me look at my orders. Let's see what I got going on here. Oh, looks like I'm unranked again.
Yeah, you get unranked for each season, I think.
Big sad.
Yeah. I mean, I was only like a bronze something when I did ranked list.
I think I was gold 2. Like, I think that's what I got after my placement matches, and then I just like only played one more after that, and then I lost it, and then I was like, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was bronze 4. Because I kept getting put up against, like, sicko mode people.
Alright, I'm ready whenever.
Well, I'm not.
Okay, then.
Test your metal.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have a year's worth of champion status on here.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Me too, buddy. Me too. I just feel proud of myself that I managed to grind up so I could buy champion status and praise. For a year of
Yeah, because you were already saving up steel, right, for it? Or like not for it, but you had been saving up steel like for a while, and then you just decided to save up that last bit to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think I was just like, well, I don't have anything else to spend this on, might as well just save up. That's terrible. I also really like the battle pass weapons this season.
Yeah, I think they look very nice.
I don't like the Blackbriar shield, but it says big sun face on it. But I
actually think that I actually think the main thing that makes me like them is that compared to last season's weapons, they're so colorful.
Yeah.
Which, that was one of the main gripes I had about last season's weapons, is that they were all just silver and black, which certainly some of them did look fairly cool, but I'm a fan of more like colorful stuff.
Right.
Which is kind of ironic because I don't have any paint patterns or anything on my Centurion except for his cape. So, kind of being a hypocrite, but it's all good.
How dare you?
Oh no. I'm dead already.
Epic. Ow.
Oh no.
Ah, crap, I'm dead.
Big sad face.
As soon as that Conqueror came in, it was just over for me.
I think it's funny that they program the bots to emote on you after you die.
Yeah.
Oh, holy crap. They definitely improved the Centurion's dash forward length. I could go so far.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
I'm coming.
Come on, sad Polyon, let's fight. Oh geez, that did a lot of damage.
Ouch. Oh. I saw the colors of like our other teammates like icons and I thought they were the enemy.
Oh yeah, they definitely made that slower.
I got to the point where I could pick my execution and I chose zone attack.
Nice execution. That one's my favorite.
I mean, I didn't actually get it to like do it, but my first instinct when I saw the buttons was to zone attack.
I had a very easy time fighting that Conqueror for some reason.
Yeah, my Peacekeeper was no problem for me. Ow. Oh, okay. Didn't realize Apollyon could just 3-shot you. Well, of course she has the attack up, but still.
Oh, he parried that. They have more than enough time to dodge that. Holy crap. Oh yeah, I should go back over here and make sure. No!
Yeah.
No! No!
Oh boy. Wallbringer's almost dead.
Yikes, as the kids say. Oh boy. Sword attack, right off the bat. Oh, she's sharpened blades. She's gonna give me a lot of bleed.
Oh, whoops. I didn't need to do that. Oh well.
I executed Mercy.
Heroes never die.
Yes!
What happened?
I threw my Pugio at Apollyon, which made her stand still. And then I just guard broke her and threw her off the edge.
Nice. Round 6.
Oh, wait, I should have saved my Pugio for this round. That does so much damage, jeez.
I like how whenever I use the, I think it's called Ki, but it's that stamina remover thing that all samurai have pretty much. The bots just like break for a couple seconds. They just try to run away.
Oh. Apollyon's about half health.
Oh, I see her. Shall avenge you, my comrade.
Thank you. Good job.
Over. Oh, dang it, I can't revive you.
Sad face.
I'll emote on your corpse.
Thank you. That will restore my honor. Thank you for emoting on my corpse.
Emoting on your allies' corpses. Restores their honor.
It immediately sends their soul to heaven. Just because you emoted on them. Whoa. I've got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Did you?
No.
I just realized something. All three of my contract orders are versatile Slayer.
Really?
Yeah, they're all the exact same thing.
I gotta take a look at the new armor set.
Oh yeah,
For this
God, there's a
Centurion.
new one. I know they show off his face now, which is interesting.
Yeah. They're alright. I think I still like his normal armors the most, but these are still decent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think they added variants to a bunch of the other characters. I'm not sure. I've just been them showing off the battle outfits and stuff. But I can't remember.
They gave new outfits to the Wulin people, and then they also gave event armors to all the heroes that weren't out while this event was going on originally.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like some of the helmets. Show his face though. Some of them look pretty good.
Alright, what?
Some of the helmets that show the Centurion's face look pretty good though.
That's nice.
I'm also pretty happy that they brought back the Iron Legion colors, like the green and yellow one.
Oh yeah, I like those colors.
I've wanted that one to come back for quite a while. Alright, I'm ready for another one whenever you are.
Alright, sounds good. Okay, I think this is the last match I need to do with my Orochi to get him to rep 4.
Hey, it's another Centurion.
Hey.
I mean, it doesn't look nearly as cool as I do, but...
Yeah, totally. I mean, I actually do agree with that, but that's besides the point.
But I do actually kind of like the armor set that he has on, but the one that I have on is like literally my favorite one that's in the entire game for the Centurion, so at least with my personal opinion, it's going to be pretty hard to best it for me.
Yeah.
Oh, the camera was underneath the map for me. Oh.
Yeah, that was a little weird. I think we're joining a match in progress.
Yeah, I spawned in and just immediately got almost infinite comboed to death by General Tozen, so that's
Yikes.
cool. Oh no. He's almost dead. Yes.
Victory.
Remember, kids,
Okay.
always emote spam at the end of the match.
Yes. Oh, get booped, 6-0. Get destroyed, dude. Oh crap.
The freaking Berserker teammate. I mean, it worked out in the end, but I pushed the Kensei back and they were out of stamina, so they would have fallen over, but then the Berserker just came up and just like hit them once and they were fine.
Oh, hello.
I count.
Oh, that was not nearly enough room.
Just dodge that attack.
Man,
Victory.
I wanted to kill him. Shit.
Yeah, run home.
I'm kind of smacking this Kensei. Oh my god.
Yeah, I pwned that Shigoki.
The Kensei only got one hit on me, and
Well,
I just slaughtered them like animals.
I got him.
Not just the men, but the women and the children too. Let's give him revenge mode, guys. Oh, dang it. I stopped the Berserker's emote spam by throwing a Pugio at it. No emote spam for you.
Oh yeah, what do you think of the new effect with the like weird black hat and all that?
Not the biggest fan.
Yeah, it's like part of me likes it, but part of me doesn't like it.
I just think it doesn't really match, like, the, I don't understand the time period, because this game obviously isn't, like, taking place during, like, real time period. Like, it doesn't really match the vibe of all the characters, you know?
Yeah.
Like all the other illustrious outfits or like effects are like they're like either like mythical creatures or something that goes along with like what their faction is and like kind of the folklore of their like nationalities and whatever.
Right.
But I'm not really quite sure what the new effect is supposed to be.
Yeah, it kind of gives me like a, I don't know. In a way, it's like a witch doctor type character, but
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
It's kind of like a plague doctor, except without the
Bird mask.
without their trademark mask.
Yeah. Oh. I think I like it better than the effect of the first battle pass, just because it feels like more usable.
Yeah, it's definitely more of like a. It definitely does more.
Yeah, it's like the dragon pet thing. It would just be like, me, breathe fire.
Yeah.
Do you need to do any more tester metal things?
I need to do one more, I think. Yeah, I need to do one more.
Okay. Are you ready then?
Yes, sir.
Ready to test your metal one last time? I'm gonna play Zizong Hu.
Who would have guessed? I'm playing Centurion again. Since I had the year 3 pass on the Xbox, I've been playing a little bit of the Zanhu when I was playing with Dylan, and he's pretty fun, but I feel like there's not too much that you can really do with him.
Yeah, he feels pretty limited in like what he could actually do with his moveset. Because everything is just like pairs of two with him.
Yeah. I especially wish he could do more off of his superior block dodge. Because all you can really do is just do like a little.
Oh god. I just teleported around the map 3 times.
Yeah, I did too, what the heck.
But. Okay. I only was able to block one of those attacks. Very epic game.
Yeah, I got gamed on by that warlord.
Yeah,
whenever you start in the middle of the match, it always spawns you like the worst location ever.
Yeah. Yeah, the Zanhu's superior block thing, I feel like could have had so much more potential, but all you can do is just do the palm strike that you can follow up with like any one attack.
Yeah. Come on, Centurion, you got this.
Go for the knees.
Oh, we got revenge again.
As long as we keep that revenge, it should be fine.
Yeah, off of that unblockable jab that he just did, they can literally dodge out, or they can dodge away from a normal jab, like just a little quick one, you know? So literally even a normal jab isn't guaranteed off of that anymore.
Huh.
When it used to be a charged one that would knock you onto the ground was guaranteed after that attack.
Oh boy. So dangerous.
Bro.
Dude has teammates he can revive.
They're both down here by the Centurion.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I forgot I can actually like control the camera now and like spectate.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
How?
You just move the right stick. When you're like locked onto a character.
Oh, wait, you can like spin it and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he actually revived that berserker in time. I thought their revive timer was gonna run out.
Apparently not. Oh boy. All I have to do is punch this guy.
That guy deserves to. That guy deserves a little.
Round
He deserves
Some
as much
accolades
applause
in the
as we can
chat.
give him.
Yes. I got the berserker.
Nice, I got the Valkyrie. Oh, looks like this round
Nice.
went much better.
Yeah. Die.
Going to superior block. Palm you.
Oh. How could you? Okay. I really hate fighting the raider. Not fun to fight. Because he just constantly guard breaks you and throws you into walls. I'm not doing terrible right now though, so
Oh, I just
probably just jinx myself like crazy, but
you jinxed me.
I executed him. Turns out I didn't jinx myself. I only jinxed you, Lamau. Who's alive?
Warlord.
Oh, he's back home. I'm gonna throw a Pugio at. Watch this.
victory.
Yeah, I'm dead, yeah. Oh, did you see me like clip into you?
No, I didn't.
Like on my screen at that like signature thing, and we were clipping into each other.
For me, we were on complete opposite sides of the screen.
Huh. Well, that's actually kind of interesting to know then. It's not just like that the lineup's not the same for everyone. Not that it matters much, but you know.
Yeah.
Alright, finally return to Breach.
Yep. It's definitely nice, like, even if I'm not a huge fan of the new Centurion armor, it's definitely nice to have something new to unlock for him, though. Like, besides weapon pieces, because for the longest time I've had no new armors to unlock for him. Like, ever since I think Marching Fire came out, that was the last time they added armors for the Year 1 heroes.
Yeah. I don't know why they just never add for them.
Yeah. I was like, I need to check something before we start the match.
Alright.
Okay, so I got that. I was checking to see if I got the full event armor set for the Centurion before I move on to a different character to try and get the armor for.
I see.
You do not see. You are blind.
Frick! How about that PS5 dough?
Oh, you can. That's so nice.
What?
They made it so that you can apply Battle Pass visuals for free for weapons.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, look at all the Wyverndale stuff from last season. You can put it on for free now.
Huh. Wow, would you look at that? Oh, wait.
That's really nice. I'm really glad that they did that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. You still have to unlock.
So now I can move on to something else.
Yeah, what do you think of the PS5, Evan?
I won't say it's bad looking, because I don't think it's necessarily like terrible, but I'm gonna say that I think that the Xbox Series X's design is better.
Polite disagreement, but I can see why. But for me, it's like the Xbox just looks like or like the PS5 design is just more interesting to look at. Like the Xbox Series X is literally just like a rectangular prism.
I actually kind of like it though, because it I kind of like the simplicity of it, because I don't really think everything needs to look super intricate to be good looking, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said before, I don't think the PS5 looks bad. I'm just not the biggest fan of it, really. Like there's people on the internet that are like, "Oh my gosh, this thing looks like such garbage," and I'm like,
It looks like a router.
"Yeah." Like I don't necessarily think it looks as terrible as a lot of people, but I'm just not the biggest fan of it.
That's fair. I think as like mostly PlayStation guy myself, it's growing on me. You ready for Breach?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Yeah, I think it was really weird how they didn't give a price point for it, but they showed off like, oh, look at this charging stand, look at this headset, look at our media remote that just looks like a Wiimote.
I watched a clip from some guy's stream who was watching the reveal of the PS5, and he was like, if they don't reveal the price, that means it's going to be $800. And then they didn't reveal the price, like, well, time to fork out $800 for a console.
Yeah.
It does make me curious how much it's going to be, though.
Yeah.
Because I have to assume that they're going to be more expensive than the current gen consoles, like the PS4 and the Xbox One, which are already like $300 to $400 each.
Yeah. It'll probably be more expensive. But...
Yeah.
Did they announce the price for the Xbox Series X?
I'm not sure. I can look it up real quick.
I think it was maybe they didn't reveal the price because Xbox or like Microsoft didn't reveal theirs, so they're just trying to like having like a standoff to see who like puts one price so the other one can make it cheaper.
So the previous installment was the Xbox One X, and that was $500. So people are thinking that, like, I don't think they've released a definite price for the Series X yet, but I think people are thinking that it's going to be more expensive than the Series, or not the Series X, the Xbox One X.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I am excited for a lot of the games that they announced for the PS5, though.
Yeah, I think the new Spider-Man looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, and I was actually looking into it because I had been hearing like mixed like things of like, oh, it's just an expansion, or oh, it's like a standalone, and apparently it's like oh, okay. Do you know what the game Uncharted Lost Legacy? Right?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen anything on it or played it.
Okay, well, it's basically both that and apparently this new Spider-Man thing is they're like big enough to be standalone, but they're not like as big as like a full game, if that makes sense.
Kind of like Minecraft Dungeons, like it's
In a
not
way,
super
yeah.
big, but it's not small.
Yeah. Which it's funny that you mentioned Minecraft Dungeons because first episode of my playthrough that's coming up tomorrow.
Nice. How far have you gotten in it?
I think I want to say 5 episodes in. It's funny. So I've been doing roughly like one, like level an episode, just because they're usually long enough that I want to keep it that short. But I did 2 in like the last episode that I recorded, and that was a big mistake because it went from like a 30-minute episode to an hour-long episode.
So are you around like the desert temple now, or?
I think so, yeah. I just did the stuff with like the redstone mine and all that.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, okay. You know, carries me.
What happened?
There was just 2 Hero carries and they basically ping-ponged me. It wasn't like as fast that I would like to call it a ping-pong.
I just baited out 2 jump kills and killed them both. Alright, I can come res both of the people that are up there.
Okay.
Let's see if I can actually use sometimes I'm able to use the don't respawn coming to revive thing, and then other times I'm not able to use it. Like, it just doesn't show up to me.
Yeah, I don't even see it. Lawbringer, don't emote when you just got revived.
He's just happy.
Yeah, apparently. God, that was weird. I pressed a light attack and then heavy attack, like very like spaced out from each other, and my character did a zone attack. Like, okay then. It's like this.
It's usually the opposite for me. I press them very close together in the hopes of doing a zone attack, and then it ends up being a light attack. Like, I just have terrible luck with trying to get zone attacks to come out. Go get this Hitokiri that's killing all of our players.
I'll take care of this other Hitokiri. He's trying to kill all of me. Yeah, I think with the PS5, back to like the PS5 reveal thing, I think the worst thing about it was, and like not even the game itself, but just the fact that it was led first was that they're porting GTA 5 to the PS5.
Yeah, I thought that was an interesting choice.
Yeah, like
oh
wow,
to show off first.
Yeah, I was like, for something that's supposed to be like, look at what our console can do. It's like, let's show or lead off with a game that's like over a decade old.
Yeah.
Or like close to at least.
Yeah, I think I saw something that was like Rockstar has gotten away with 17 successful launches of GTA 5 now with like the reveal that it's gonna be on next gen consoles or like some number like that, some obscenely high number.
Yeah.
It's like
so
GTA 5 releasing over and over again is gonna become a bigger meme than Skyrim releasing over and over again.
Yeah. And in a way, I think it's like better, like that, or it's more understandable that Skyrim releases over and over again because it's like a single player game, so like, you know, we get to like experience the game for like future generations or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like with GTA 5, it's basically a, or for the most part, it's like an MMO now. In a way.
It's like don't get me wrong, GTA 5 is a really fun game to play and whatever, but I feel like a lot of people now just want Rockstar to do GTA 6.
Yeah, I honestly would rather just see GTA 6 than another port of 5.
Which I'm honestly not having super high hopes for GTA 6's release anytime soon because it's probably gonna be like 4 more years or something crazy like that.
More like 400.
Yeah.
Ooh, also, quick side note: whenever you beat the Guardian, now your eyes glow blue.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier today when I was playing with Dylan. I thought it was interesting. I don't know why they changed that, but
Yeah,
I suppose it doesn't look. I suppose it doesn't look terrible.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's more noticeable now, I think.
Yeah, maybe that might have been what they were going for. Yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of silly to me the GTA 5 game ported again. I mean, it does say it's an expanded and enhanced, but like...
I wonder what expanded is gonna mean for. I wonder if they're gonna release a new update whenever it comes out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the game I'm most excited for is Horizon 2. That game looks... I feel like out of all the games they showed off, that one is like close to, not like the one that like shows the most that the PS5 can handle, because there's a lot of cool environments in that one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool to see the improvements of what both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are going to be able to handle in terms of performance.
Yeah.
Like, I could be wrong on this, don't quote me on it, but I think I remember seeing something that said that the Xbox Series X is going to be able to run in like 120 frames or something at like 8K gameplay, which is crazy.
Yeah. My
And
TV can't even do 4K.
I have to assume it's gonna be the same, if not something similar, for the PS5.
Yeah. I know it's at least able to do 4K, but I imagine they would want to try to do 8K. Yeah, like, even just like how much like they can handle on screen is impressive, because like they were showing off Ratchet and Clank stuff, and like there was this area where they're in like a courtyard, and there was just like a lot of stuff going on. Like there's a ton of enemies everywhere, like everything was blowing up with the particles, basically. They were like able to like teleport around the arena. It's certainly gonna be interesting.
One game which I wasn't really super excited for to start out with, but I think I'm getting more excited as time goes by is Cyberpunk 2077. I think that game's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, is that gonna be released for next-gen consoles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Haha, get knocked down by my leg sweep.
Shut up.
Oh no, you're dead now. Alright, I can res you this way.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked much into Cyberpunk, and I don't know if I will, but I definitely respect how much hype it's gotten over the past, like, years.
Mm-hmm.
However many years it's been, like, announced.
Yeah, it's been like I think they released the first teaser something crazy like 6 years ago or something,
Jeez.
like a long time ago.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I always just hear, like, oh, I'm excited for it to come out. And then, like, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, is it ever gonna come out, or even, like, have a release date?
To me, it's the same. Like, it's what makes me sad about the release of Elder Scrolls 6, because I know that ever since they put out the teaser trailer for it last year at E3, like the 17-second long trailer or whatever it was, that got my hopes up so high, and I know that that game's not gonna come out for another like 3 years. So.
Yeah, probably even longer now with COVID.
Alright, I left the because I need to go eat dinner, so I will be back in like 15 minutes.
Alright, I'll probably do a breach match while you're gone.
I'm also gonna leave the Discord call so I can let my headphones charge for a second.
Right.
Or a bit while I'm gone.
Alright.
So I will see you in a little bit.
Alright. Sounds good. Now that he's left to go eat, I guess let's do a breach mode match. Breach mode match. There we go. Did I even put that thing out on Twitter about the stream? I thought I did. Gotta make sure my PR department, or whatever you call it, is working. Okay, yeah, we did. Well, fair enough. Yeah, you gotta love when you have to wait like forever for to get into a match. Remember to stay hydrated, everyone. Stay hydrated, stay safe. I don't know why I gave myself a little bit of a southern accent there, but I did. This is riveting gameplay right here. If we hit 2 minutes and I'm not in a match yet, I'm just gonna quit and retry. Ooh, this is a good metric for me to see exactly how delayed or how much latency the stream has. It appears to be like 12 seconds, I think. Yeah. Actually, no, I think it might be more close to like... I think it's 22 seconds, actually. Okay, well, whoops, go back out. Oh, did I not hit back all the way? Okay, there we go. Try it again. Hey, I got into a match. Ooh, buddy, it's my least favorite map. Actually, second least favorite map, I think. Yeah. Least favorite map for Breach is Hollowed Bastion. I just don't like it. Don't know what it is, it's just not fun to me. Also, I don't know what if this is recording on the stream, but ooh, buddy, okay. My on like the stream website page thing, I have a little box that shows the stream and like where it's at, and it just went like 120p for like 3 seconds. Made me a little nervous. I'm getting placed with like super high rep people today. It's just me, or does that Warden's sword kind of look like a bacon sword? It's got like the color scheme kind of going on, and it's all wiggly. Which is probably not good for the structural integrity of the blade, but... you know, if it works, it works. For me, I usually like the one-sided blade weapons. I don't really like the weird curve or wavy blades. What the heck was with that camera? It was like some weird cinematic thing. I will note for those who are watching who haven't noticed, I actually have the minimal UI setting on, so basically all it really does is make it so that it kind of removes a couple things, like all the where the markers of like everything is at on like the main view, and stuff like that, so I have to look in the top right corner for the objectives stuff. And yeah, you can't see my revenge meter anymore. Oh, hello. I don't know what I'm doing. Alrighty. I want to get the health. Looks interesting. I never actually looked out over here before to see the environment detail. I will say that's probably the hardest challenge for making these breach matches is just how much detail in the environment they have to build. It's like, you know, nobody's ever gonna really look out, or not many people are gonna look out that, like, this way, but there are some people who will, and it's nice to build a setting. Hold on, so I know the zip line's all the way over there, I should be fine. Pena, pena, pena. Got it. Probably would have jumped to try and kill me already. No. No. Guys, just see the warden rubber banding. That's a good sign. I was wondering if the Black Bear was gonna get hit by that again.
Outer gate destroyed. Move to the inner gate.
Hello, buddy. Just kind of, Point Bird just kind of realizing the situation they're in right now. Nice execution, my dude. Yeah, the first battle passes execution is really cool, but the second one's really dumb, in my opinion. Actually, we got. Okay. I probably could have left that zone capture to the warden, but doesn't really matter, I guess. Hello. I'd get better at timing the that special dodge mechanic that Zonhu's got. That's the This is what I get for trying to practice my skills in the middle of a match against AI. Well, that's a good counter to that move. Dang it. Should have zone attack. Oh well. I'm going to try to do something real quick while I'm waiting. I might end up sitting here for a while, but just bear with. So you can hear the little click-clacks with my phone, which is just making that noise because the vibration function of my phone does not work anymore for some reason. I am texting people real quick. How about I just respawn? Or respoon, as I sometimes like to call it. Okay. Stay here. Okay, there we go. I'll put my phone over there. Here we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. I'll just say that. I don't know if I stole that kill, but I'm gonna apologize if I did. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. It's got an interesting shield. I'm gonna respawn. That looks like a troublesome situation over there. Get to the garden. Okay, the garden's a long ways from dead. I love these grunts. They're just the random call outs that you can hear from a mile away. I'm gonna make sure that the node dude's over here on the crock pot, as I like to call it. Hello, buddy. Probably could have just gone through with my unblockable attack, but I wanted style on him for a little bit. Ooh, hello. I keep wanting to go back into the Orochi's backlight attack, but I'm not the Orochi. Whoa. Calm down, Zaku. Don't need to zoom around like that. I am thinking of getting a streaming soon screen, or use your streams soon. I know it sounds a little confusing, but I hope you know what I mean. I'm just not sure exactly how to set that up. I'm not super familiar with OBS, so I'm not sure how I would... Well, I think I could figure it out, actually. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. I just have to make one. If you guys want me to do that thing that I know some streamers do, where they add a new element to that streaming screen every stream they do, I'll probably figure out something with that. But... Alright, let me back out of this real quick. Wow, look at all these orders we completed. Hey, tier 5. Excuse me. What is... Okay, we got all the contract order completed, I think, simultaneously. I'll just turn those two on. What does tier 5 of the battle pass give us? XP boost and this color for the knights. Let's look at my warden. Ooh, I kind of like it, actually. Kind of got this, like... I want to say mint blue, but I don't think that's an actual color. Oh. Hold up. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I can hear you. Make sure the stream can. Okay. That sniff was all I needed.
Cool.
Yeah, I just did... I pretty much just did one breach match.
Alright.
And now I'm tier 5 in the battle pass. Oh yeah.
Nice. I think that's where I'm at on the Xbox. Although I did not buy the battle pass on the Xbox.
Makes sense.
And I'm debating on if I should buy it on here.
Yeah, you'd probably do one of those things where, like, you know, wait until you get to, like, now a certain tier to even see if you could play it enough, you know?
Yeah, that's what I did last season. I told myself I think if I got to like tier 70 within like a certain allotted time, then I would buy it. So I might do the same thing.
Yeah. And, you know, in a way, crossing my fingers that the battle pass doesn't get extended another like 30 days.
Yeah. I'm sure it was nice for people who didn't unlock everything like within the time period, but I unlocked everything like, well, both of us unlocked everything like a couple weeks before the season was supposed to be over, like before everything got delayed.
Yeah.
Also, if you're not in another match, I could use another invitation.
Oh, yes. Oh, there you are. Well, apparently I can mute your voice chat on the PlayStation.
Alright then.
That makes any sense. Ooh, I think.
Oh yeah, they made the steel like 500 in the battle pass.
Yeah.
Or at least on the premium. Wasn't it only like 100 last season?
I think so. It was definitely not 500 or 250.
Yeah.
So it's way nicer.
I think some of the salvage ones might have been 250, but
yeah, I think those were like the big ones.
Yeah, definitely not the steel though.
Ooh, also, I think I got the new arms for my Zanhu.
I think they look pretty sweet.
Yeah.
The arms look nice.
Yeah.
I will tell you though,
sick.
if you haven't gotten the helmet yet, the helmet includes a face paint that
Oh.
makes the Zanhu look very goofy.
I see it now.
It looks very funny.
Oh my gosh. Why does it go up and around his nose, like his
I
nostrils?
don't know. It also makes him look like he has a giant mustache or something too.
Yeah, he's got like a, what would you call it, a Fu Manchu? Not
Yeah,
sure, but
something like that. And I thought it would change if you change your character to a female, but it literally doesn't change the face paint at all. So it looks even weirder on a female character.
well, I just want to switch it to that real quick. Oh god, what is happening? Okay, let me get rid of this stupid helmet.
That Valkyrie shield looks nice.
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 Nice on.
Nice on. Man, I missed that meme. Man, dude, these arms look sick.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Yeah, I really like how they look. I don't know why, but the gloves especially, I'm really happy with. Even though they're just like, I don't know, there's something about them that looks really nice. Yeah.
Ooh, I got the Apollyon's Legacy battle outfit for my Orochi.
Ooh, nice.
Cool.
I also really like this color thing for the knights I got in the battle pass. The Horkos Defender colors.
Oh yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like it. I don't think I'll equip it to my Warden, but I do it to my Gladiator.
I also think the battle outfits for this season in the battle pass I think are a lot better than they were last season.
Yeah, I agree. Like, they weren't
Alongside
terrible,
the
but...
colors too. I think the colors this season are better.
Oh, most definitely that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the first battle pass made a good use of green for once, but like, green's kind of impossible to make really good in my opinion.
The oh, that Conqueror shield looks real nice in my opinion.
Forgot about the shield I have equipped for my Black Prior.
Okay, I think that has the paint that I have on my Conqueror's shield. Yeah, it does. It already has the paint gel on. So I wonder what it looks like without paint. I also I like a lot of the embossings and a lot of the paint patterns that come with this battle pass too.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was new embossings. I haven't really looked at them much yet.
Some of the ones in the premium pass aren't super great, but I really like the Horkos crest that comes in the free pass. Once again, I'm not a super big fan of the symbols that come with the premium pass, but
yeah,
I think they're better than the ones last season.
I'm trying to find even a character who I can get a good look at the embossings on.
It might be better to if you're looking at it in the, are you looking at it like in your character menu or in the battle pass menu?
I'm looking through the battle pass, but I clicked like the preview thing. Oh. Yeah, I can get a good look at them now. I think they look okay.
Yeah, they're not super good, but I think
Yeah.
they're pretty nice.
They kind of got a little scene going on with each one.
Mhm. Wait, did I buy? I
I will
did.
say I don't like the outline for uh, this battle
Yeah.
pass. I like the tier 100 one at least.
Mm-hmm.
The tier 3 one's okay.
I think it's a little odd looking.
Yeah. Alright, you ready for another breach match?
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to remember, something weird happened during that last breach match that I was going to tell you about, but I can't remember what it was. Dang, can't remember. Can't remember for the life of me. Gotta love. And you have to wait like a million years for the matchmaking to work.
Yeah. I remember while they were doing the 4 throwback events each week for like because of the delay of the season, like they brought back the Black Pyres Riposte and the Shadows of the Hidokiri and whatever.
Yeah.
Like I told myself that I was gonna get all of the weapons and stuff for all the characters that I played during that, and then I got all of them during the Black Prior one. And then I got like a couple of them during the Shadows of the Hidokiri one. And then I just didn't play at all during the Wrath of the Jormungandr and the Jean-Who's Gambit.
Yeah. I pretty much had the same thing happen. I think I played like one like session of the Zanhu Gambit
Mm-hmm.
returns
Which
thing.
it makes me sad because I really wanted the weapons from the Jean-Who's Gambit because I really liked all the purple stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of glad that I took a little break from this game because after grinding the crap out of the game last season, I feel like I needed a little bit of a hiatus.
Yeah. I got
'Cause
like
I
the most reps from one season, like last season.
I'm pretty sure I got around like 50 reps last season, which is crazy.
Yeah, I think I was like around like in the 30s at the start of last season,
Yeah, and
like early 30s.
I know that you were definitely higher rep than me because before last season started, I had stopped playing for like half a year or something like that.
Yeah.
And now we're the same rep.
And I hate it.
Hey, it's my favorite map.
Hate you.
Walled City is the supreme form of breach.
Is it the Chad of breach matches or maps?
It is though. You, the Chad versus the Virgin. The Virgin in this sense is Store Stronghold. I hate that man.
I think Hollowed Bastion I despise more. Oh, Store Stronghold is not good either.
I'm not the biggest fan of a Hollowed Bastion, but I don't necessarily hate it. Revive me! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, this one attacking pikeman killed everyone.
Kind of reminds
Ow.
me,
Ow.
I was watching a playthrough of Detroit Become Human, and there's a scene where, like, one of the people was escaping the, like, news tower, and there's a bunch of cops in the room, and somehow the, like, deviant or whatever gets a gun, and you you only hear, like, one gunshot, but suddenly he, like, mows down the entire, like, police force there.
All his bullets just ricocheted between all of them.
Apparently. I don't know what that voice crack in mine was. Sorry, were you gonna say something? Earlier?
I don't think so.
Okay. I thought
If I was gonna say something, I forgot it.
I'm gonna go get some health.
The banner's gonna spawn in like 10 seconds.
Okay. Oh, what the heck? I thought that guy was at like half health. Oh, they got the banner. Oh, well. Someone killed the guy who had the banner. Just casually pick up the banner. I have such a big blue glow when I'm hearing the banner.
I was waiting for our defending team's reinforcements to come to zone 1, and I look behind me and there's literally just one pikeman running towards the zone. Thanks for the reinforcements, game.
Gosh, now that the Jormungandr's slowed down a ton, I actually feel like they're more manageable. It's like they're actually a heavy now. Wait, hold on.
Wait, did they? I think they changed the time interval on this emote so you can actually, like, it looks different when you spam it now.
Huh.
It used to be just like they would put their spear like up and down a little bit whenever you spammed it, but
That's weird. Is this in range yet? Yeah, it's okay.
They should make an emote where they literally just improve the spammability of every emote in the game. Like that's literally just the whole premise of the update is just improving the spammability of the emotes.
I would love that update.
It'd be like an S tier update or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's like get to tier 100 of the battle pass and you just unlock them. Faster emotes. This will heavily change the meta of the game. I'll show you one of those things where it's like as fast as you can press the button.
Yeah.
So like your character could just like jiggle around.
Oh no! I accidentally pressed down on the D-pad to use one of my feats. And that caused the animation to start up and I couldn't cancel it in time before I died.
Oh, rip. I am almost dead.
I am dead.
Wow.
I'm alive!
Wow.
You said the ram was in range, right, for the cauldron?
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, for the crock pot.
So yeah, how dare you miss you?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
You got ping-ponged.
The ram is almost dead. Come on, pikeman. Stab harder.
Pike harder.
It's still funny to me that the pikeman, like, damaged the ram literally just by poking it.
Yeah.
Let's poke it to the point where the ram literally just snaps in half and the wheels fall off.
What else are they gonna do? Like shield bash it? They're all like the Conqueror, and they just like throw themselves at them.
I feel like they would at least go for like some sort of weak point, and instead of literally just poking the wood at the bottom, which would be like the most reinforced point in the ram.
Yeah, that is true.
This helmet looks edgy. And I kind of like it.
Nice. It said I got a new color for my warden, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh well. Maybe I already have it. Somehow.
I still have to unlock the arms, the event arms for the Valkyrie, and then I can move on to my third tractor.
I just remembered the symbol that you get with the premium pass for the emblem customization.
Oh yeah.
It's like a tier 1 thing. It just looks really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of stitching going on. He roughed up his hat pretty hard.
I kind of forgot how odd my warden looks. Because I left the same patterns on him and whatever, but I got new gear for him. So like the patterns look way different on the gear. It looks kind of odd.
Let me know when you're ready for another breach. The squeaky chair action right there. I love how loud this chair is when I go all the way back in it.
I think I just randomly got disconnected from the call for some reason.
Not really?
Yup.
Okay. Weird.
Also, I am ready whenever.
Okay. I'm just letting my chair squeak as much as it wants right now. I'm gonna stifle it a little bit. I have to like push that little lever thing in so I don't lean back as much. Or like I can't lean back as much rather. Jeez, we've been going for almost 2 hours now, I just realized.
I honestly did not notice.
Yeah. I guess time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool music going on right now. This season's music is really cool, though. I just wish that we could have that hero now. So I'm having to wait
Me
like
too.
2 months.
Somehow I just now realized that since they're bound to be adding, or the 4 heroes that they're adding are bound to be one for each faction, that means it'll make every faction have a nice rectangle on the hero screen.
Yeah.
Instead of having a
Kind of weird shape that they have going on.
an angular monstrosity.
That's one way to put it. Yeah, that's why I figured they were gonna do a year 6 with 2 more heroes, because I don't think they would leave some as rectangles and some as angular monstrosity.
Yeah, even though I'm disappointed that they aren't having 4 heroes this year, I think it's also a decent idea because I assume that these are the last heroes that they're putting in the game. So it's a decent way to extend the life of the game at least a little bit longer.
Yeah. I do wonder, like, if and how they're gonna, like, move this game to the PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be
probably will. I think they'll probably port it.
Yeah. We could also do like a For Honor 2. I don't know if they will do that. But... That's the execution I had on my square.
I'm so glad I actually like figured out how to play the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time I was like, I would try her out and then be like, man, I don't like this. And then I'd not play her for like 3 months. Then I'd come back and be like, man, I don't like this. But then I like actually learned how to play the Valkyrie and now it's fun.
That's cool. I kind of had a similar thing with the Warlord. I wasn't as many back and forths, but
Also, the problem with the Warlord was that he was just kind of bad
yeah.
to begin with.
Yeah, once they made him a little bit less of a turtle, it was kind of nice.
Yeah, ever since they reworked him, he's been a lot more fun to play.
Ouch.
I'm still not super big on him, but I definitely think he's a lot better than he used to be.
Yeah. I used to feel like I couldn't do like any, excuse me, anything with him.
Yeah, his offensive capabilities were like 0.
Yeah. I didn't even know what offense capabilities were.
Headbutt, light attack. That was it.
Yeah, I kind of did only have his headbutt. And...
Yeah.
I'm gonna headbutt you. Oh, that reminds me. So I've been continuing my, they're watching the Arrowverse stuff, and I'm in Arrow season 7, and then Flash season 5, and Supergirl season 4. But in Arrow, like the bad guy of both season 6 and 7, I think, is this random dude named like Ricardo Diaz or something like that.
Ricardo Milos.
Yeah, the guy kind of is just like the worst villain ever, but he and Oliver Queen get into like a fight at this prison, and like Oliver Queen got like arrested or whatever for being the Green Arrow. I guess spoilers for Arrow at this point.
That's not the right thing.
But yeah, they're having this fight in the prison, and like Diaz knocks Oliver down on the ground, and like he takes a picture of like, or he has like a picture of Felicity or whatever, and he like rips it up and like throws it at Oliver. Then Oliver suddenly like teleports to Diaz basically, and like pushes him against the wall, stabs him, and then headbutts him 3 times. And then Diaz like does the dramatic thing where he like slides down on the wall, like pushing his face against it, so there's like blood on the mirror. It was just really goofy. It was like, oh my gosh. But apparently that's how he beats it. Yeah. Arrow season 6 and 7, then Flash season 4 and 5, and then the entirety of Supergirl have all been pretty bad.
So I know Supergirl is still like an ongoing thing, but have they stopped releasing episodes for Arrow or for Flash? Or are both of those still going as well?
So, I think Arrow just finished, like, last year with its 8th season, and then, I'm pretty sure the Flash is gonna have at least a season 7, so... Yeah, that one will be ongoing, I believe. Yeah, it's kind of weird, like, most of the seasons for all 3 shows are like around 20 episodes, but Arrow season 8 is only 10. For some reason, I don't know why.
Oh, did you see that they're releasing the Snyder cut of the Justice League like sometime this year?
Oh, really?
Like apparently when apparently Justice League like changed writers or directors or something, like some part during the filming, and apparently the second guy changed, like he rewrote like basically the entire plot line, and he reshot 90% of the scenes in the film or something like that.
Wow.
So they're releasing like what the movie was originally like with those scenes that the other guy took out of the movie, and like the plot line that he also rewrote.
Wow. Guess that'll be interesting.
So maybe it'll actually be good this time.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't kept up with the DC movies as much, but I respect.
I never saw Birds of Prey or whatever, like the.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that.
I'm not sure if it's like a sequel to Suicide Squad or if it's something else entirely, but
I thought it was like in the same like universe.
Yeah, I think it is.
Or dimension or whatever. A lot of weird stuff with DC's multiverse.
Yeah, they have like 2 billion kajillion Earths.
Yeah.
Like different dimensions and stuff. Crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of funny, the like crossover events for like the DC shows have been really, I mean, for one, they've been really cringy, but they've also been about, it's like, or some of them have included some of the like other Earths, and one of them was literally like, oh, they had to go like save this other, like the other dimensions Earth where Hitler won, or like the Nazis won. And so it was like all these Nazis and stuff, and like all like the main characters were just like evil Nazi versions of themselves. It was really funny.
That's an interesting plot.
Yeah. And the most recent one that I watched, which was the Elseworlds one, Oliver and Barry basically switch roles, so like Oliver, instead of being the Green Arrow, he's the Flash, and then Barry's the Green Arrow. Like,
I remember at least in Injustice, and I think in the comics, the Elseworld Flash looks really cool. Like his suit looks really cool. I don't know if it looks the same in the show or not, but
yeah, I don't think, because it was just the normal suit that Barry had gotten in season 5, but on Oliver Queen instead.
Mm.
So, no, and I personally don't like the suit very much. But
Is it one? I think one easy way to tell if it is like, does it have a closed, like a completely closed off mask, or is it still open? Like,
it still like has like the like from eyes down pretty much open.
yeah,
Like
so it's
under.
not. That's not the.
Yeah. Yeah. The shows that
I mean,
each have their own stupid like thing going on right now. Like Arrow is the dumb Ricardo Diaz villain. It's just like some like pot smoker like somehow got like to be a crime lord. And then Flash, his villain is just a dude with a dagger who can absorb powers and like he's like Edgelord McGee and his
I DM'd you on Instagram the picture of the Elseworld Flash suit that I'm talking about from the comics.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's actually like a cool looking suit. Yeah,
Yeah.
the actual suit was nothing like that. Um, yeah, and then Supergirl season 4 right now is basically the season is about alien racism.
Nice. I I'm not the biggest fan of whenever they work stuff like that um into like fictional things like superhero movies and stuff, because it's like, of course stuff like that it's a real problem like in real life with racism and stuff,
Yeah.
but I think part of the reason that a lot of people like superheroes and comics and fictional stuff like that is to I don't want to say escape from reality because that sounds kind of cheesy, but like to have something that's not real life.
Yeah.
And I feel like including a lot of those real world problems and um, and other things like political standpoints and whatever in things like comics and in superhero movies and stuff, it kind of gets rid of that, or it gets rid of a part of that fantasy element that I think a lot of people like.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. It's like I feel like while it's like it makes sense to include like themes and morals in your show, you don't want to like or I think there's a difference between that and like including like real world problems, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
To a certain extent anyway.
Mm-hmm. Like I think a decent example is like with Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like since it's technically like a kids show, they include like a lot of themes and morals and whatever in like a lot of the episodes of the show, like things like, oh, you should always like treat others with respect and whatever, like through what the characters do in the episodes and what they learn in the episodes. But they never just like straightforward are like, you are a racist, like things like that.
Yeah.
It's like when forms of media like shows and stuff try and shove when they try and shove all those real world problems in your face, it kind of ruins the appeal a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, someone's coming down the ladder. I don't want to go on there. Another person's coming down the ladder.
Oh, whoops, I accidentally hit the respawn.
Oh no. Oh, sorry.
Did you accidentally, like, slide down and kill him?
Yeah, I accidentally hit the warden off the ladder. Because an enemy AI started coming down the ladder, so I was like, oh no, I gotta go down. But the warden was below me. So I hit him off the ladder, and I feel really bad. And then what made it even worse is that the enemy AI didn't even finish going down the ladder. They like just went back up. So it kind of looks like I just hit the warden off for no reason.
While you were talking, the defending Valkyrie like had grabbed the banner, and they ran towards the wall of like the for that the gay is against, and like they just kept running into it, and then eventually they just fell down a hole and like dropped the flag. It's just really funny. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Whoa. Dang it, why can't I just get the help from execution?
Lamau. Oh, you're dead.
Yup.
The Conqueror's just not gonna do anything? The Conqueror just literally let me and the Lawbringer revive both of you guys. You just sat there and watched.
It was his day off, he didn't want to worry about it. Actually, if it was the boss' day off, they probably wouldn't even be here. Oh wait, I forgot we were attackers for a second.
Oh, ram is almost through the gate.
I had come down to help speed up the ram, and as soon as I got down there, the gate was destroyed. Okay, yeah, I can just let it push me. Ah! Yeah, I can't wait to be done with all the Arrowverse stuff. Or at least caught up.
Oh my god. I hate when the game won't let you do a jump attack. Like
Yeah.
it just your character just sits at the sits on the edge and then just does like a normal light attack for no reason. Like you're just trying to do a jump attack because you knocked someone off the ledge, and then the game's like, no.
Yeah, I get that with the or I can't remember. It's the bridge map in Dominion.
Overwatch, Sanctuary Bridge.
Sanctuary Bridge, yeah. There's this one spot where it's like a corner that you can like run off to like the ground below onto, but it's like I have to like, or unless I'm like running full speed and like do a jump attack off of it, it won't let me off of that corner.
Really?
Yeah, I don't understand. It just doesn't work.
Oh, I need to heal.
Me too.
Hello. I kind of stole that kill.
There you go. Don't kill me, teammate.
Oh wait, we never capped that zone back there.
Oops. Did Ethan fill you in on what happened after you left the D&D session?
He said that he and Drew fought. The L-Tour one-shot Kyle.
Yeah. He rolled the exact number of hit points to, like, knock Kyle's character unconscious.
So, Ethan had said that Altura is supposed to be, like, guarding Ethan or something, and that's why he fought, that's why him and Drew fought or something like that.
What? Altor had said, he wanted to protect Drew's character, so... For those of you watching, we're talking about our D&D session. But,
I don't know. It's all very confusing to me what happened during that.
yeah, well, so basically, because Altor wanted to, like, slay the dragon that was there, and Ethan's character was against that because he had made friends with it. And so they were kind of like fighting, and then Drew, what was it? I think, yeah, Drew wanted to help, or he sided with Altor, and then so they like fought each other, and then and then like I think Ethan escaped with the dragon and like it left or something, but
Yeah. Every time Ethan's character goes off on his own, it always reminds me that, like, in the description of his character, isn't he a bodyguard of Noah's character?
yeah, he's like the worst bodyguard ever.
Yeah, he's literally the worst bodyguard ever.
He just goes off and does whatever he wants.
I feel like the only person who so far has done a really good job of staying true to who their character is Noah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like one of the only people I've given inspiration to for playing their character well.
Yeah. And like in certain situations I do my best to be like the thief and the quote unquote loot goblin that my character is supposed to be, but I always feel bad for doing it because I feel like the other members of the party are like they get annoyed that I'm like trying to take all the loot.
You just gotta not worry about that stuff, man. Just stay in character. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too intense about like, oh, you have to stay in your character.
Mm-hmm.
So. At the end of the day, as long as everyone has fun, I'm okay with whatever. I will say, Kyle's character is proving to be an interesting challenge because he didn't like make any backstory for his character.
Does his character act like he'd normally act in D&D sessions, like very chaotic, or?
He's not as chaotic, at least in that first session that he was in, but he's still kind of there. Like, he deceived Drew and Noah's character that he was a king. And it was kind of funny because, like, he convinced them that he was a king, but then he failed to, like, check to, like, convince them, or to, like, for them to give him their possessions.
Since they don't have anyone defending their commander, I'm gonna run at him real quick and try and do a little bit of damage.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna try to capture this little zone over here.
Which I normally frown upon people running at the commander at the start of the phase because there's kind of sort of no point to doing that, but since literally the entire enemy team was back at the spawn of the previous phase, I decided to
Yeah.
try and do a little bit of something on him while he has no one to defend him.
Yeah. It's actually kind of weird, like, all four of them were, like, by that, like, little ladder that can come down, and one of our guys just like went up the ladder to like face all four of them. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? We got the good music.
Yeah, the Knight's music is muy bien.
I feel like it's the only good one.
Some of the actual music in the Samurai one is good, but like half of it also isn't.
Yeah, and half of it is just screaming like Japanese people.
Yeah.
Or just screaming people in general.
Yeah.
I'm gonna nuke the place. Yeah.
Oh no. I'm gonna
crap,
try and res these things. Oh no. I cannot do that.
Not yet.
Yeah. I have been dead. Dead.
Rip. Hey, I'm right by you. I can revive you.
Nice.
For a second, I thought the Lawbringer was gonna roll back just so he could steal the revive from me. Okay, he was chill.
Oh no. One got out of the radius at one time.
Look at the ground, its colors.
I think the Zanhu has some pretty good executions, like
Yeah, I like
pretty
most
good
of
base
his.
executions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tier 6, baby.
Nice.
It's okay, you can cringe. I'm cringing inside too. Okay, well on that note, shall we end the stream here? We've been going for about 2.5 hours.
I'm fine with ending it whenever you want to end it.
Okay. Well, I want to end it now.
Then do it.
Alright, then I will.
Okay.
Okay. And this is where I do my outro. So.
Okie doke.
Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow my Twitter for all news relating to this channel. I don't know if there's anything you want to plug in.
I do
Probably
not.
It makes sense. But I'll see you all in the next episode.